This will probably never happen ever again in this Bitcoin bull market. Bitcoin is breaking out to the upside, initiating that next rally higher. And probably this is going to be the last rally for this cycle. So it is going to be so super important to pay attention right now. Bitcoin has been breaking out to the upside while all of the liquidity is piling up on the top side and the global liquidity is still steadily rising. This while we have been initiating our Bitcoin breakout, we've been opening up our Bitcoin trade. So yeah, a lot of things to be talking about in today's update video. Today's update video is going to be a very important one. So as always, let's get started with a short term. And in the short term, obviously, Bitcoin has been breaking out to the upside ever since breaking this downtrending level resistance. We've been retesting this level and right now we are seeing our follow through. And yeah, we have been perfectly watching this symmetrical triangle breakout, right? I've been saying it's going to be very likely to be seeing this break to the upside in the beginning of this week already. Why? Because first of all, we have been seeing this perfect retest and also all of the Bitcoin liquidity has been piling up on the top side and it literally doesn't stop because even right now, more liquidity is piling up on the top side. Anyways, we'll be talking about that a little bit later. But yeah, pretty much everything has been just lining up because even in that longer term, all of the charts have also been lining up. We are breaking above the Bitcoin EMA ribbons. We've been seeing this bullish divergence getting created on the exact Bitcoin bottom. So I've been saying, okay, momentum is going to be shifting from this time around. We are going to be probably shifting this downtrend into an uptrend again. Buyers volume is going to be increasing again. Sellers are getting exhausted. This is what I've been saying so many times. Anyways, it's just been all lining up because on top of that, also global liquidity has been rising. Anyways, for the short term, it's definitely looking very good. We are testing a massive level of resistance at this current moment. I've been talking about this level for already such a long time, that 88.5k level, and this is going to be the level we want to be breaking above, because if we're going to be breaking above this level, for sure we can be saying that we are shifting this lower high structure into an uptrend again. We are right now still technically trading in a downtrend, still creating lower highs, but if we are going to be breaking above this 88.5k level, that's going to be the moment where for sure we are going to be shifting this downtrend structure into an uptrend. And on top of that, we've also been printing this double bottom pattern for Bitcoin on the daily time frame, and the 88.5k level is going to be the neckline. If we're going to be breaking above this level over here, we're going to be also breaking above this double bottom structure. And in that case, let me quickly calculate the price target of this Bitcoin breakout. In the case of a break to the upside, we do have a price target sitting back at that 100k level. So absolutely insane, absolutely amazing in my opinion. We have been talking that this was going to be happening for such a long time. We have been waiting for this moment. Anyways, for Bitcoin, it's going to be very important that we do break above that 88.5k level. If we are still going to be seeing a rejection, because keep in mind, that could still be possible. Well, in that case, I would be getting very interested in adding more position size to my Bitcoin trade at a retest of this Bitcoin EMA ribbons. We could still see this retracement, right? And in that case, it's definitely going to be a very good opportunity, in my opinion. So definitely do be aware of that if you did miss out for some odd reason at this Bitcoin breakout. Well, then this is going to be your next best opportunity. Or of course, another opportunity would be at this double bottom breakout to the upside. But I think that is just going to be slightly more riskier because we have had like such a better entry over here. Anyways, that is pretty much it for that shorter term. For that longer term, I'm still going to be expecting another rally higher for Bitcoin over here. And I will still expect that Bitcoin will be making new all-time highs. Every single Bitcoin chart has just been lining up that this is going to be happening, right? We've been talking about this extensively. We'll be going over it in a minute. Anyways, I still think that Bitcoin is going to be reaching these new all-time highs, right? But I think this is going to be the last push to the upside for this cycle. Where Bitcoin is still going to be pushing to new all-time, we are going to be creating a bearish divergence on a weekly time frame, even a double bearish divergence, because we've already been creating one over here. As you can be seeing on the RSI indicator, we've already been creating a weekly bearish divergence over here, but I think it would definitely be possible to create a double bearish divergence and then top out for this cycle, where during this last push to the upside, altcoins will still run to the upside and altcoins will still have its rally. I mean, this has been happening during the previous cycles. Every single cycle this has been happening. We've always seen that last push to the upside, and during that last push to the upside, altcoins were running like crazy and Bitcoin was just pushing slightly to the upside. So yeah, I think this is going to be very likely, creating this double Bitcoin bearish divergence, then top out for this cycle, still see another rally higher, because every single Bitcoin chart has just been lining up. First of all, we've been seeing a Bitcoin falling wedge pattern getting created. Right now we're seeing this break to the upside. Yes, we could be consolidating for a longer period, just like we have been doing during this consolidation phase over here. However, I just do not think that is going to be likely, because, yeah, we are first of all breaking market structure now, right? We are breaking above the Bitcoin EMA ribbons. On top of that, well, all of the global liquidity is rising exponentially at this current moment. So yeah, usually whenever global liquidity is rising, Bitcoin just tends to follow with about a 105-day lag. That is what has been going on during this whole entire cycle, right? First, global liquidity moves to the upside, then Bitcoin follows with a 105-day lag. That's why we can put global liquidity with a 105-day offset, so front running the Bitcoin chart, and then we can pretty much accurately predict the general trend for Bitcoin, right? So yeah, pretty much because of the global liquidity, I've been saying right here, the general trend for Bitcoin is still going to be down. And ever since we've been breaking this downtrend, I think we are going to be flipping the downtrend into an uptrend. And we are again going to be following the global liquidity uptrend that we have been creating. It's literally printing new all-time high after new all-time high over here. Looking very good. Bitcoin is about to follow, in my opinion. On top of that, Bitcoin has just been perfectly retesting these previous highs into support, just like it has been doing multiple times already during this cycle. Generally, this has always been a very good moment to buy. And even if we're going to be zooming in on the weekly candles, it's looking even better. Like I've been talking about in the past few days, right? This is a bullish engulfing Bitcoin candle on the weekly time frame. Right here, a continuation consolidation pattern. Candle, and right now I think we're going to be seeing our continuation candle with a big rally getting initiated. So let's see if indeed we are going to be creating that. I mean, everything is just aligning, right? Let's see if we're going to be seeing this last push to the upside and then see the cycle ending. But this period over here, this last period, is going to be the time we still want to be making the most amount of money. I've been saying many times, the last part of the cycle is always the moment where you can make the most amount of money. The most amount of money is being made in the last part of the cycle. So yeah, this is still going to be the part where we are about to make so much freaking money. The Bitcoin MACD indicator is also crossing bullish right here at this exact moment. And each and every single time this has been happening during this cycle, we've always seen a very nice rally. On top of that, we are also seeing a Bitcoin RSI breakout. We've been trading in this RSI downtrend. Right now we are seeing this breakout, looking very good. And I have an even more crazier chart to show you over here. We'll be going over that exactly in a minute. But first of all, guys, if you're going to be getting interested in trading right now, make sure to be checking out that first link down below, because with the first link down below, you can be claiming $150 free trade over on Blofin. So make sure to check it out and claim your free $150 free trade. Anyways, the dollar is absolutely collapsing over here. This is very bullish for risk on assets because more global liquidity becomes available. So yeah, even more global liquidity will be incoming and investors will seek for higher risk assets. So yeah, risk on assets like Bitcoin, or like for example altcoins. So very bullish for Bitcoin, very bullish for altcoins that this is right now happening. Anyways, I think the money rotation is about to start, because always first the stock market moves to the upside, and then after the stock market will consolidate, all of the money will start to rotate from the stock market back into Bitcoin, or for example from gold into Bitcoin. Right now, gold has been exponentially rising. If gold is going to be seeing its consolidation now, I think all of the money will be rotating back into Bitcoin. So let's wait and hope for that. Bitcoin hasn't still reached its price target of this cup and handle breakout. Still yet to reach the price target in my opinion. Anyways, looking at this chart is pretty insane in my opinion, because Bitcoin history is exactly being repeated from the money flow index. Money flow index is looking exactly the same like it has been looking for every single cycle. The Bitcoin price action has also been looking exactly the same. So this could even be signaling us that we shouldn't be looking at these low price targets over here. We could even be drawing this last arrow even further to the upside. We could definitely be seeing that if history were to be repeated. Because this signal which is flashing right now is going to be signaling that we are even at the beginning of the freaking bull market. So I'm not really sure if it's going to be playing out like this. I mean, usually Bitcoin history tends to rhyme, not really repeat. So let's keep the possibilities open for now, because yeah, definitely we are going to be seeing another move to the upside, just in my personal opinion, right? But let's keep the possibilities open for the price targets. If we're going to be reaching the 120k, 140k, 160k, let's leave that open for discussion. Right now, all I'm going to be saying is that I am going to be awaiting for new all-time highs over here. I'm going to be patiently waiting for it with my Bitcoin trade, with my long-term hodl portfolio. I've been buying a lot more Bitcoin at these lows over here. Like I've been saying in my past few videos, I mean, you can be going back on my channel. I've been saying it so many times. Everybody is losing interest over here. This should be the moment where you want to be paying your attention, and because it is literally about to happen, right? We are literally about to see another rally higher. This bull market hasn't ended yet. 0 out of the 30 bull market peak indicators have been getting hit. So I am here. I am here for another rally higher. I think it is about to happen. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about that. Anyways, if you do like the content, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to reach that 20k subscribers. Only 200 subscribers left, guys. So let's go. Also like this video. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.